Welcome to a new week in the life of a nomad in the poker world. Not much poker gonna happen this week, basically nothing, but I am traveling. I'm at the Koh co-working space in Thailand, in Koh Lanta. So I'm still here, total 6 weeks. So if you've seen the other vlogs, you've seen a little bit more of it, but because nobody's here and this is the start of a new vlog, it's 7:30 in the morning. I'm an early bird. I'm going to show you a little bit of what this looks like. So here's like a big communal area with a pool table, table tennis table. You can chill, hang out. There's some like sofa kind of arrangement. So it's pretty nice. Something new, they built like a new space here. I think it's going to be finished in a week, so I'm not really sure what it is. And here's the whole big garden area. So there's like a smoking shack, there's like a Zen area where you can just meditate a bit with a water feature and stuff. And then over there on the other end, there's some hammocks. And I like to take my breaks in a hammock. Isn't that wonderful? So but what I'm doing right now, I have to record podcast. And there's no like dedicated, always watch out for spiders. Okay. There's no dedicated, what's the lights? Podcasting space or something in this co-working space. So I'm trying to figure out, is there a meeting room, like a room for calls and so on, that is okay isolated? So let's see, this is another space here for me to actually record podcast. So that's an attempt I'm making now. Otherwise I will have to do it in my room, and not really easy because of aircon and all that. Oh, somebody here. There's lights on. Okay, I'll try this one. So I'm always just worried that there's like some overnight spiders like chilling, or geckos. Okay, but as you can see, so I'm gonna there's aircon in here, so it's pretty okay, but obviously while I'm recording, I wouldn't want to have that on, so, okay, I'll make a test. All right, room over there was not busy. Somebody just closed the doors and left the lights on, great. I had to get some cushions. Ooh, ooh. This is not a good sound to record a podcast, and I see if the cushions will do the trick. Okay, this is not perfect, but the main thing is you don't have the echo from above, you don't have the reflection from here and from the back. So if I put my phone in here and then just speak into the void, this seems to be working. I promise at some point I'm going to film myself working out, but at the moment I'm still just too much out of shape. Give me a few weeks. So now I know if I wash my hair and then go on the scooter with wet hair, this is what it looks like. Proper curls. Oh my god. Beach curls. Blonde beach curls. Need to get that fixed, and I hope they can help. That's better. Back to work. So I thought, oh nice, the weather is good, so let's go have a beer and a snack at the beach instead of at Koh Hub, and then continue work at home. But now it looks like there's a massive thunderstorm coming. Let's see. All right, friends, it's Wednesday. Once again, I did not sleep. at like 3 hours, I think. So what I'm gonna do now is I have to run some errands. So maybe like if you're listening, I'm not sure if you're like from Britain or something. There is, you know, the supermarket chain Tesco, and in Thailand it's called Lotus. And I'm gonna go to that one. Normally I always go to 7-Eleven because it's more convenient, but there is a Lotus a little further away. So what I'm gonna do is I'm do like the same kind of like round trip that I did the other day when I did a Joyride, and it's only like 5 minutes longer as if I would go straight. I also want to have a little walk on the beach, a little bit of movement, and when I come back I shower and try and have a nap, and then it's gonna be fun because I have to get into a night shift rhythm because I'm going to do some poker commentary at the weekend, and that's obviously in Germany in the evening, so here it's going to be in the middle of the night. So yeah, sleep is going to be no fun, you know, but anyway, so try and get a bit of sun, bit of movement, get some stuff bought, and maybe I can show you a little bit. But as I said, I'm not filming when I'm on the bike. Have to see if I find a device where I can do that with, but anyway, I leave. I stopped talking. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a point in every time I drive past, take a picture of that sign. I'm not wearing sunscreen, so this wasn't specifically smart. But I'm outside, I need some sun, so I'm getting some sun. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here that you don't get at a 7-Eleven, so let's see what I can find. Okay, so there wasn't that much stuff that that isn't in 7-Eleven, but there's like fresh meat and like fresh vegetables and fruit. But honestly, like it's just, I think if you pay for those things and they're not actually really fresh, so all the vegetables had mold on them, the meat didn't look too good, I think it's just like still so much cheaper to just go and buy like street food or in a restaurant or something. So it's really like in Thailand, you really don't need the kitchen when you're here because you can just buy food and it's fairly cheap. But yeah, nice views. I decided not to go for a walk on the beach, but at least to stop for a second and admire it. What a nice random spot. And it looks like there's no rocks. So a lot of the beaches here have big rocks in the water, so it's not really nice to go swimming. But this might be a good spot actually. I do want to go swimming at some point. Okay, I haven't even had my feet in the water yet, so I'm gonna do that now.
This one, today's special include rye. You need some rye.
All right, I got sunburned yesterday. It's not bad. It's not like hurting or anything, but it's just like I had the bandana on, so I had a feeling this might happen. But it actually in real life doesn't look as bad as on camera. But anyway, yeah, got sunburned. I got outside. I got some sun. It's nice. A little bit of color. Okay, I'm getting a Thai lesson now, and then I go to the gym, and then I go to Koh Lanta. That's okay. Okay, what a day. So, had the Thai lesson, went to the gym, brought my laundry away, went to Koh Lanta, did some work, did all kinds of other stuff. And yeah, now I just had a massage, so that was very good. What a long day, and it's not over because I do have to change my sleeping pattern for the weekend because I have to work night shifts basically. So I'm still gonna try and stay up for another like 4 hours or something, so that I sleep longer. And also this room, Gecko, don't, okay. Um, this room is not, it's like super bright in the morning as soon as the sun goes up. And you know, I'm wearing a lot of bandanas and I have one of these and I used it as a eye mask and it worked. So I will have to use that in the next couple days while I'm trying to sleep in longer. But yeah, that's it. I got a nice, nice tan here. All right, I'm gonna go to bed. Tomorrow's Friday. Fun. Bye. So it's Friday and I've been to the gym, and Friday always means watching the sunset at Lim Spa. So that's where I am now. That's about right. Cheers. That's how you do the end of the week. I'm gonna be
But
Saturday.
I'm on holidays now.
Okay, nice, perfect. All right, this is Saturday. It's gonna be a massive day because I'm in co-op right now. It's not even midday. I didn't sleep as long as I wanted to because tonight I'm gonna have to stay up until like 9 in the morning or something. But I got a screen because I'm gonna commentate on live poker tonight, so I need a second screen to actually see the stuff. But I'll update you on that later. All right, it's almost midnight. I'm at the co-op still, and the poker stream I'm going to host is only gonna start in about 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours. So I got myself a little snack, something spicy, and I'm gonna watch a little bit of Apple TV now, and then I'm gonna get ready to host for 6 hours, and then I'm done with work at like 9 in the morning. So yeah. The things you do. Also, as there's like nobody else here, it's like super spooky and super weird because it's like basically the jungle out there in front of the window, and yeah, spooky. Okay, it's almost time. 1 more hour and then finally. So this is my setup. So the cool thing is here at the co-working space, you can just like rent a monitor. Normally I don't want to use a monitor because I always work on my computer and I don't really want to get used to a monitor because most of the time I don't have one. But in this case, I wanted to rent it and it's just like $1.50 per day, you know. So this is great because I will have the stream up on here. I can see the stream, so it's a poker game, right? So I see the poker game, and then here I have the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat, and I can react to that, and that's the plan. And in like 20 minutes we're gonna have a sound check, and then work starts for like 6 hours, a little more. Yeah, and it is, at the moment it's 1:37. Hooray! It's 9 a.m. I just got back to my apartment after commentating all night. It was really fun, but I'm dead. Now I have to try sleep and then get up to do more commentary tomorrow. Today. Night. Day. Okay, I slept. Not enough. It's still Sunday and I'm gonna head back to co-op now, but we do have, because it's Sunday evening, there's always like community activities. There's a barbecue at the bar that is next door to co-op, so I'm gonna have some nice barbecue. No beer because that makes me tired, and then I'm gonna work another night shift commentating on a poker stream, and this is the second of 3 night shifts, so I'm awake but not great. That rhymes. Okay, it is already Monday, but this is basically the end of the week. The stream was done earlier than I thought and I feared, so I can go home now. It's like 6 a.m. So it's getting a little bright. I don't have to drive in complete darkness, but that's the end of this week. Make sure to subscribe, follow, and all that stuff to see the one of next week. Next week is Monday. I'm going to be back here in Thailand, in Koh Lanta, with more action from commentating poker. You don't see anything of it, but anyway. So that's my start to the next week. See you there.